MICKEYMOULOA. Callaway. That's way back day. We just went in the Wayback Machine there. That's a few call letters back.
Peabody. What was that? Peabody and Sherman and Peabody.
Sherman and Peabody.
Did they have the Wayback Machine?
Yeah.
They went into the Wayback Machine.
Yep. Scientist and his little buddy sidekick.
So I'm going to try to take my phone camera. I don't know how to do this. The video, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when the dogs are playing in the office again, get some video of it and try to dump it into the system and edit it into our show.
That would be awesome, man. It was a ruckus in here earlier.
I was thinking yesterday all the different things that we could probably try to do besides wearing goofy hats. I don't know. There's just, I don't know what I want to do.
We still got to do our newscast, dude. We got to get our blazers in here. They're our best Ron Burgundies. Stay classy, Ridge Crust. This is Eric. This is what Eric's doing today.
Help me! I need out. I need to be put into a PS3.
We're very busy
Please help
opening a new
me.
radio station. That's what Eric's doing today. I'm just busting because actually we're kind of on a lull right now with the whole thing. So until next week,
I got more stuff done this morning between 5:30 and 7:30. Bunch of stuff.
I'm working on it. We're working
Little by little,
step by step,
inch by inch.
baby steps, baby steps. What movie was that with Richard Dreyfuss? No, with Bill Murray and Richard Dreyfuss. And Richard Dreyfuss was on vacation, and Bill Murray was like this weird.
It's terrible. That movie was horrible.
Yeah, but remember his whole thing is the book that Richard Dreyfuss wrote was baby steps, baby steps.
Richard Dreyfuss is somebody I would love. There's somebody we're talking about trying to get some bigger guests when we kick off the new station.
Yeah.
And he's one I'd like to have. He lives in San Diego, and you know what his big cause celeb is, right?
No.
He has a website for it too. Trying to get actual civics classes, not this government class BS they have in schools, but the old civics classes.
So they
They're
actually
very
understand
thorough.
how things work.
Right. Back into schools. And he's had some success. And he goes around and lectures and does everything on
Very
that.
cool, man.
And again, that was one of my favorite classes in high school.
Mine too. I was in honors.
So I ended up in college. I ended up getting an honor into an political science honors class because of what I learned in civics class. It's just good stuff.
Awesome stuff.
It makes you understand. And here's the best part: it makes you have even more disdain for what's going on now.
It's kind of depressing, but just set that aside and get a good laugh out of it.
And it does make some of the stuff funny too.
That's why I
That
stopped being a
isn't
poli-sci
otherwise.
major in college and went to psychology.
I'll just never forget that test though. And then there was a book that we had to read and do a report on called Technology and Utopian Thought.
It was big time when we went back in the day. The whole utopian society thing was such a huge player in civics classes.
So
you know?
I did a report. I did not understand the book. I did a report, and it doesn't. I never admit in the report that I didn't understand the book. I got an A.
Really?
It's like it's the most messed up A I've ever gotten ever because it was like I don't even know why I got the A. And I didn't understand the book.
I got an A too, and I did mine out of Cliff Notes.
Technology and Utopian Thought, and that was in the late 70s and early 80s. What would that mean now? Technology and Utopian Thought.
Boy, they're talking about computers being inserted in our brains now, and pleasure factories.
Back then, technology was a fax machine.
Yeah, that's
there was
true.
No
man.
cellular technology, and Kim was.
I miss
watching,
ditto machines.
Kim was watching. Oh, I love that smell. Kim was watching some movie the other day. It was about the newspaper business in the either early 40s or late 30s.
Yeah.
And do you remember it was actually the first fax machine? How they used to send images, but they put them in there and they had to crank them.
Yeah, the big wheel that they turned them over in. Yeah,
that was amazing. And I talked to Chris yesterday. Hi, Chris.
What's up, Chris?
It was cool. And Chris was talking about. We were talking about that unit, and then the fact that right, what we did at the end was we sent the station from here out there on STL. Basically, it's a two-way frequency, but it's real clean. Send it out there, and it's in stereo for the FM and mono for the AM. Well, I guess they had an STL for the FM, but they still had an old phone line for the AM.
Oh.
And that's how they used to do it. They had equalized lines, and like for FM, they had a phone line for the left channel and a phone line for the right channel.
Back in the day.
And then later on, they had a fancy phone line that actually did stereo. And And now you can't even get those phone lines anymore.
And then we went to ISDN, and yada yada.
I missed the whole ISDN thing. I was never anywhere that we used ISDN.
Used a lot in San Diego for our remotes.
We actually have entertained that for going up there, but we're going to use a T1 instead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Trade secret.
There you go.
So anyway,
It's cool, man.
we got the 2 football games this afternoon and this evening.
Yeah.
The good bowl games don't start until they get progressively better through the week.
We got our first ranked team playing today.
Texas and Cal, and it should be a pretty good game because Texas really isn't all that good, and Cal was basically not all that good, but a thorn in everybody's side in the Pac 18 or 20 or whatever the hell it is now. Pac 10, Pac 12, Pac 12.
Pac 12 now.
Anyway,
Still all screwed up.
and all these schools are moving into different conferences, and I miss the Southwest Conference. There's
So
no
do
more
I,
Southwest
dude.
Conference.
I
It's
know.
now the Big 12, and I don't even think there's 12 in the Big 12 anymore, and they're not going to change the
I think
name
it's
of it.
10 in the Big 12 now, or that's yeah.
2 of them went. One of them went to the Pac, and then I think another one went to the SEC.
I have no idea. That's
And
why
then
I
the
don't.
BCS.
That's why I don't pay attention.
Voting and all this other stuff. I guarantee you, no matter who gets the national championship, I don't think 50% of the people are even happy with whoever it is.
All I know is I can't wait for New Year's Day, man. Because Oregon and the
Badgers.
Badgers are playing.
The
So
Badgers.
The Ducks and the Badgers are playing.
Badgers? We don't need no
The
stinking Badgers.
We don't need no stinking Badgers,
We
man.
don't need no stinking. That's what they say in Oregon. We don't need no stinking
Badgers.
Badgers. Then the national championship is it's Alabama and LSU. Is that correct?
Yeah,
It's
I'm
gonna
going
be
for
a good
Bama.
game. That was a great
Bama.
game in the first. I got to root for LSU because of Chip.
Yeah, but I got family in Bama, so it's just that simple.
You have family everywhere.
Yeah, we get around, man.
All right, that's it.
All right, we'll talk to y'all later.
It was like Seinfeld today. It was the show about
Nothing.
nothing.
Thank you.
Everybody have a great day.
God bless America.
And we
We'll see ya.